thank you very much. Curtis Smalling is here with Audubon, North Carolina. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'm totally distracted by this bird. Is that a hummingbird?
It is a hummingbird.
It's such a pretty bird. We're going to talk about birds right now. Birds and plants and the connection between the two, especially here in our state.
Correct. So Audubon, North Carolina is involved with a big project, multiple-year project, to promote the use of native plants. Birds really depend on native plants. They eat the native insects that like to live on those native plants. And a typical clutch of young baby birds, like bluebirds or chickadees, the young need about 6,000 insects to just make it out of the nest. So the parents are collecting lots and lots of insects, and they need the native plants to have that available.
You would think a plant is a plant and an insect is an insect, and the bird will just eat whatever.
It's all connected.
Why does it have to be, so why is it nice to have it be specific native plants to the state and native insects?
Yeah, so we've done a good job of promoting plants that don't host a lot of insects, because we like to also reduce the amount of pesticides that we use and that kind of stuff. But our landscapes in the developed parts of North Carolina are kind of dominated by non-native plants, which means that we don't have very much food out there for our birds. So adding those native species back into the landscape, not necessarily going and ripping out everything that's not native, but just adding those native species back can be a really big benefit for birds. We've tried to make that a little bit easier by producing a bird-friendly native plants of the year list, which provides folks with about 12 options, a dozen species or so, that we know work for birds, things like river birch or ninebark or black-eyed Susans, a lot of everything from flowers to shrubs to trees. And we partner with retailers across the state. There's a half a dozen or so participating nurseries here in the Charlotte area. So if you have a favorite nursery, go on our website at nc.audubon.org.
Okay.
We have an interactive map there of where to go find these plants. Look for this poster, these plant tags, this brochure,
and that's what we should choose.
It'll help you make the choices on what you need to plant.
Say the website one more time.
nc.audubon.org.
Perfect. There you go. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Now I feel like I have to go plant some black-eyed Susans or something in my yard. A final check of your forecast next in